set. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moments. He's at the 1. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. Man in motion here. He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And he gets in, touchdown! The Eagles get their first points of this game just before halftime.
The Eagles will set up for the 2.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Escapes the pocket. And he will reach the end zone to a perfect ending to the first half. They get a touchdown and tack on the 2-point try. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
The Packers take over 1st and 10.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. On now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
At the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That goes for 32 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15.
13 more
to the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Eagles, 1st down.
They'll run it from the gun. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Has it in close. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, excited for this one. Partner, what are we looking at here as this game gets rolling?
You know, I think this game is quite interesting in the fact, Mike, that I feel like before every week's matchup, we sit up here and we talk about quarterbacks and the passing game. And obviously, that is the direction the NFL has been headed for the last couple years. But in this matchup here today specifically, I think both these offenses want to flip that on its head. They want to control the clock, time management, ball control. Don't be afraid to punt the ball away and play defense. It's a little bit of an old school philosophy, but you have to do whatever it takes to win each matchup And I think both of those formulas of these two teams are very similar.
Forced out wide. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So I promise you all week, as they built this defensive game plan, Mike, they knew exactly where he was going to line up on every snap. And based on where he was in the formation alignment, they were going to have certain checks and calls to build their coverage from him.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. And the Packers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And the first opened in 2017. Here's a look at his Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Welcome to the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen, all set for a good one here. Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches. They've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about the week work. They feel really good about where they are from a game plan perspective. But now, can you adjust? Can you find the elements of that game plan that are best suited for having success in this given game? That's the key.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Marshall is on the move. Allen gonna throw to get things going. He completes it to Marshall. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
At the 35-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. Escaping to his left. He's going to run it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, Atlanta.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 1. to the ground. He'll get it again. And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
That's another.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's a run going left. Tremendous pursuit. They force him out of bounds behind the line. It'll be a loss of 3 on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. So now they'll throw it with Allen. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it staring down a 3rd and 13. Allen working from the pistol. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I don't care what defensive strategy you apply here on 3rd and real long, Mike, but you have to tackle in space. They almost let this guy pick up enough after the catch to convert a 3rd and real long.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand, give your guy a chance to come down with it, and he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
Flush to his right. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now a give on the ground. And he broke through the initial contact. Winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Throwing is Allen. Rolling to the left. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. Allen gonna throw for it. That is caught. And he'll be taken down. Do we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal?
Falcons, 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Now Allen. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Mike Allstott, touchdown Falcons.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Rodgers on first down. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now this looks like a design run. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 36.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Now a 2nd down throw from Rodgers. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it'll be 3rd down.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Open man, right side, he's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Packers.
Again, it's Rodgers. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he will get into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Packers. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will level things out at 7 apiece. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Hey, watch it right here. Go, go, go.
They'll stick with him again. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
3 yards. And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the toss, they'll run. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll go play action here with Allen. Oh, a huge mistake late intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it just past their 25.
They'll take over first and 10.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm, just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground here again. Gibbs with a first down and more. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
At the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
3rd and 5. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. This one down the field, but it lined up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on
So this
down.
offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
The Falcons
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
14-yard line.
They go play action now. Here's Allen moving outside the pocket, and he overshot his man out of the end zone. That one's incomplete.
Well, it's no secret to anybody who follows this league. This is one of the elite playmakers in the entire NFL. So he put one high, thinking his guy would go up there and get it. We've seen him do it so many times before, but just puts a little too much on it and ends up sailing over his head.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. On the handoff, this is Walker. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This from 34 yards. Carlson's kick is good. And the Falcons will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here's a designed run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. It is 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Straight ahead with Gibbs.
Junior Gibbs, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's taken in, and he's going to have the Packers 1st down as this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down.
49-yard line.
And I think it's really been to all of our surprise. We haven't really had to say his name very much so far, and I think you can give the defense all the credit for that. There's his first catch of the game, and it comes here in the 3rd quarter.
And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the 3rd has come to an end. Second and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to try it here again. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Rodgers going up top again. Forced out wide. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown Atlanta. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Makes the score Falcons 17, Packers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Rodgers. That one out wide to Gibbs. He's still on his feet. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1.
58 yards.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. That goes for 58.
1st and goal, Green Bay.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Gibbs. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Falcons' 2-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. On the run to the right. And he will score. Game on. Aaron Rodgers. Touchdown, Green Bay. That his 2nd touchdown tonight.
The kick is good.
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And this will be a Falcons 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
1st down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Right back to him on 1st down. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Number 7.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
2 yards.
They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Now a give up the middle. and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30.
We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at Lumen Field here in the Soto District of Seattle. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And out of bounds finally, but not before getting it way across the 50 inside the 25.
As the excitement continues to swirl after that return, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about keeping that excitement going. Already in scoring position, I've got to take some shots at the end zone right now.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
On the Seahawks' 25-yard line.
He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
To throw is Rodgers. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs from 6 yards away. And the Packers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Seahawks, nothing. Brendan McManus.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Back to throw, Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete.
No receivers open, so he was forced to put that one into Puget Sound. That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers, and ultimately, a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
Now Darnold. He finds his man, complete. It's Alexander. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw is Darnold. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Another Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To the air again, Darnold. He finds his man, complete. It's Alexander. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And he's got it. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Myers connects on the PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
No gain, and it's 2nd down. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Now this time Rodgers will throw. Underneath. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And he's got some space here. Inside the 10. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Rodgers going to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a 1st down.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. He finds his man, complete. It's Alexander.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. We're getting set for kickoff in here. Partner, I'm really focused on the start of this game. Both teams emphasize what happens here right at the jump.
And that's why that so many of these teams spend so much time all week, Mike, on what they call their opening script. It's not just a series of plays that they like and they just kind of throw darts at the wall. It's how do you unmask the defense? How do you set up future plays and future possessions as the game unfolds? So much time and energy is spent on these first couple drives. I'm with you. I'm excited to see how do they come out, how aggressive, and where do they think the weaknesses of their opponent lie.
A throw on the first play from Rodgers. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
No two NFL teams have played more often than the Bears and Packers, and we're underway from Lambeau. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And managed to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
I tell you, he brings the wood when he comes flying up in run support. He may be a safety, but he hits like a linebacker.
Now Rodgers. Pitch and catch to Wilson. Still going. They can't stop him. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Finds Gibbs on a check down. And he goes out right around the 39. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be second down. Here's Rodgers. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And that might have been a hit on the deep throw. You at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Down the sideline he goes. And he'll be ridden out of bounds all the way down at the 15-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Rodgers now to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is third down. Another run for Gibbs here. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. Throwing is Rodgers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! Jahmyr Gibbs from 3 yards out. And the Packers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bears in good field position to start out first and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Gabriel looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
47-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. Oh, he's got some breathing room. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
It's a gain of
40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
First down. First and 10.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second down and a yard. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Packers first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jahmyr Gibbs with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 14-0.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 58 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Checks it down to Judkins. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Quinshon Judkins from 6 yards away. And the Bears are back within a score. Morton Anderson now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Packers 14, Bears 7. Morton Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he finally runs out of gas, but not before he's inside the 10-yard line.
Similar to golf, you never want to count a score before it actually happens, but you have to figure. They thought they were going to get 6 on that play. Great effort to keep them out of the end zone, but a big-time return.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jahmyr Gibbs on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. McManus's point after is good. And it's now 21-7. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
This one is complete to Judkins. All that for a 2-yard gain, second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. To the air is Gabriel. He'll swing this out to Judkins. That's going to bring up fourth down. Only a gain of 2 there. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. Gabriel going to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. And this one is incomplete.